Wow. Michael Gergis. What a theme song.
That was just so good. That is almost as good as his real songs.
It's almost as good as the VeggieTales theme song.
Whoa. That's a pretty high standard.
I'm just saying.
Okay, all right.
Anyways, we hope you liked our theme song. Have we listened to it as of now?
Not yet. As soon as it comes out, we'll listen to it.
We'll listen to it. Michael, if it was on the podcast, it means it was on. So
that's good.
Shout out to Michael Gergis.
If you just heard me and Brie talking, that means Michael
failed us.
Didn't reach the time frame we needed.
Yeah. Moment of silence. Anyways, we're doing a podcast.
We are doing a podcast.
We have pink couches.
We do have pink couches. What beautiful couches.
We have a studio.
We do. We're literally in the studio right now.
Shout out to your uncle for setting up the curtains.
Shout out to Uncle Junior for helping us with the curtains. Shout out to my whole family for helping us transport these couches.
Anti-shout out to me. You guys can't see it, but I did an awful sewing job at the top.
It's okay. It's the thought that counts.
I know. The coffee table?
The coffee table. Wow. You guys don't understand how, this coffee table even got here. This coffee table,
first of all, is beautiful.
It is very nice.
$25.
$25. A straight steal if you
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
How big is this table?
We need to tell the story because this table is huge. It's
massive. You can't see on here, but
it's like 4 feet.
4 feet, yeah.
4 feet.
4.5 feet. It's and it's solid wood.
It weighs like 200 pounds.
It's a heavy thing. Yeah.
It was rough.
Wow. Okay, so anyway, Brie, the story of how we got this coffee table. We have to tell this.
Okay.
Hailey
found this table on Facebook Marketplace.
I did.
From a sweet old lady.
A sweet lady. I'm pretty sure she lived in a senior living home.
Senior living home.
Yeah, she did.
I'm driving there. We're going there.
In the car.
In the car. She lives. This is how you drive a car.
Oh yeah.
She lives. Oh, I forget. We're on podcast. They can't see. We're using our hands. Do we describe what we're doing?
Oh, if you're listening, we're just pretending we're driving a vehicle.
You
get the point. We're just
driving. Anyways, we get there. It's a senior living home. Fantastic senior old lady.
It was
so sweet.
Yeah.
She lived. Problem is, she lived on the 3rd floor.
You got me there. Yeah, that's tough. But there was an elevator. That sealed the deal. Yeah.
We were like, okay, this is gonna be fine because our plan was just to carry it out. Homegirl had a different plan.
Yeah, homegirl knew what she was doing. She wanted this coffee table out of there. Pronto.
What did so she was like, oh, here you go. This apartment's tiny, first of all.
Yeah.
We get there, I don't know how she got this thing in, because not only is it 4 of my feet. It's more like 6 of my feet.
Yeah. Long. It's like
3 feet wide.
Yeah.
No. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how tall it is. Anyways, we're like, how are we going to get this out of here? We pick it up, 200 pounds. She's like, oh, you can use my dolly. And I was like, oh, she's a dolly.
Cool, sick. A dolly. This is exactly what we need.
It wasn't a dolly.
Psych.
It's a piece of wood with wheels on it.
Hey there. This is voice guy Kevin coming on to educate you all with the definition of a dolly. The definition of a dolly is, in fact, a platform on a roller or on wheels or casters for moving heavy objects.
I think she made it herself.
No, this was it was actually pretty nice.
She made this herself.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so there's this dolly. It's made out of wood and wheels. That's what a dolly is.
Yes.
Right? I don't know if we're using the right words.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Anyways.
You convinced me.
She's like, put it on its side. And I'm like, that's a terrible idea. Put it on its side on this, I'm not even kidding you. This thing is the size of a box. It's not big. The whole thing doesn't fit on it.
Yes.
So we get it on there and this thing also was...
Oh, she greased this thing up before. She said she cleaned it, but she definitely greased this thing up with butter before we got there. This thing was shiny.
Yeah.
So shiny. And I literally... It's
so still shiny. Jeez.
Yeah.
Pam sprayed it.
Pam spray. Butter.
So it was slipping off the dolly. So I was like, this thing doesn't have a handle. It's literally just a plank of wood with wheels.
Yeah.
You put it on there. It's slipping off.
It's slipping. She's getting mad at me. I'm getting passive with this lady. It's just not good. It's not good. We got to get out of there.
So I'm like, okay, well, what if I ride it? And I'm just going down the hallway.
Yeah. 1 foot on a scooter, trying to push its way through. Yeah. That was the thought process.
that I had.
Yeah.
That was.
It was not great.
It was
not
bad.
great.
All of a sudden, we're going. I think I put too much of my weight on it.
We're not even like, what, 15 feet out from
we're
the...
a few homegirls like at our door, like trying to lock up, whatever. And Haley and I hear just this crack.
This massive crack.
I don't know how she didn't notice, but it's kept working. Like, we just heard the crack. It still kept rolling.
Yeah.
We were
Anyway,
like,
Brie,
we just need to get this.
long story short, Brie broke the dolly.
I broke her dolly.
Snapped it in half. Somehow it was still functional.
And now it's here.
And now it's here. Yeah, somehow we got it down. So, long story short, it made it through the elevator. We made it down, got it in the car, brought it back here.
Paid the lady. Almost forgot about that.
Almost forgot to pay her. She was
She was
not
not
happy.
happy.
Money.
She wanted her $25.
Yeah, she was taking her $25
She wanted her
whether we liked it
$25.
or not. Yeah.
And we got it to the studio, and we put some flowers on it, and now we'll never have to touch it again because it's legitimately 200 pounds.
Yeah.
But now
It's
we
here
have
for life.
a huge studio.
A huge studio.
You
You can only see a little bit of it, but it's massive.
It's massive. When you guys have, when we have guests on this, wow, you're going to get the ultimate treatment.
Yeah. Chair guy in the back. Like, how big is the studio?
Chair guy says
Chair
this.
guy says this big. It's this big. So it pretty.
So,
Chair guy's not impressed.
Chair guy will never be impressed, but it's fine. But we're doing a podcast.
We are doing a podcast.
This wasn't the original idea. We were not going
No.
to have this massive studio.
We were
Shout out
not.
to Bill Hetzel.
Bill.
You know, like Bill Nye, where they go,
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
We're gonna get-
Bill Hetzel.
Bill.
Bill.
Bill. Anyways, sorry, Bill. He's going to hate us. Yeah, but this was not the original idea.
This was not. We didn't have these large plans.
We did not. We had very minuscule plans.
Yeah.
We came up with the podcast idea because Brie was going through a hard time. Brie was going through a little bit of a breakup.
Ooh.
Oh.
Haley was going through just like a 20s midlife crisis at 22, which
Who is
it's
it?
bad.
Let me tell you, I'm going through it still. So
It's okay. We're all going through it.
We're all going through all of it.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
yeah, but Haley was going through 20s crisis. Mm-hmm. I was going through heartbreak,
Yeah.
and our
We said-
solution to that.
You know what we thought was a great idea?
Let's go on double dates
Yeah.
and talk about it on a podcast.
We're like, we feel like people need to hear about our double date experiences. So that's what we thought we were going to do.
Yeah, we thought we were going to go on all
Yeah.
these dates with all these amazing men that we found on Hinge.
Turns out there's no amazing men on Hinge.
Yeah,
Really sorry if you're currently on Hinge and you are a man. You might be great, but from just our experiences, it was just an experience. It was an
it
experience.
wasn't a good experience.
No, it was very interesting.
We got stood up.
We did.
We're not going to talk about it.
That's so terrible. Like the way, like, we got stood up.
We got stood up.
Terrible.
The both of us. From
But
one
we made,
man.
but we made the best out of it, though.
Yeah, and thank goodness that's not what the podcast is about.
Because that would have been a very short podcast.
It would have been a very short, horrible topic. So, but
Devastating.
maybe that's something we'll talk about in the future is
You never know.
Dating.
Maybe we'll bring it back.
maybe we'll bring it back. Maybe we will go on a double date.
Or maybe we won't.
You don't know.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Unless you keep watching.
Unless you keep watching. Because we are actually excited. Thank goodness that's not the topic.
No.
Because now.
We get to tell you what our real podcast story is
Yeah.
about.
But we don't know. So see you next week. Just kidding.
No, Brie.
No, Brie.
We gotta tell them.
I guess we do. We're here now. So
Yeah. Might as well.
it's starting with the same basic concept. Like, we both are going through it
Yeah.
in our 20s.
Mm-hmm.
We're both in the mid-20 life crisis.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I mean, I'm claiming it, so
'Kay.
I'm gonna say it is.
I guess not mid, like early. I'm still claiming early 20s.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. I'm 24.
Yeah.
I got like 4 more months till my birthday.
Ooh.
Well, I'll be 25, and then I'll be a quarter of a decade. Nope. Quarter of a century?
I don't know. I'm not good with this stuff.
I think it's a quarter of a century.
A century? Yeah, a decade is 10
10 years?
I want to
I'm
say
pretty
10,
sure a
but I don't
decade
want to
is
sound
10.
stupid on this podcast.
Yeah, because decades week, so
Got
I'm
it.
pretty sure a decade. Chair guy?
We'll figure it out,
What
chair
is-
guy.
I think it's a century. Yeah. Anyways, early 20s is the whole point.
Yes.
I think we've just been figuring out how hard life is and
Yeah.
how, like everybody's at different spots in their lives. Some people got married and had babies straight out of college.
Or not even out of college, straight out of high school.
Yeah.
There's so much that can happen, and so like from Brie and I mean, Brie's 24, I'm 23, but like from graduating at 18 to 23, 24,
Yeah.
the difference in life that people live is crazy, and you just go on so many different paths.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to talk about it. Like, we felt like if we're lost and confused and have questions, then there's probably everybody else out there is probably in the same spot as us.
Yeah.
So
Because it's not talked about, right? Like,
no.
it's okay. You see these people are married, they have a family. You see this person's thriving in their career. This person's getting their doctorate or their master's.
Yeah.
And here we are. Like, I have a job. I have like great things, but you kind of always feel like you're behind somehow, or
Yeah.
you're not doing
You're always
something
comparing
right.
yourself to other people.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
our problem. Is just comparison.
But that's just everybody.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody compares, and
Yeah.
everybody has a different standard. So I think we're coming into this podcast trying to figure out what we're supposed to be figuring out.
Yeah.
Like, what are our goals? What are we supposed to be focusing on? I think a big part of Hailey and I's journey too is like we met at church, and part of that church community, and so we both come at our POV of this life from a Christian standpoint, a Christian worldview, and so kind of trying to figure out what God's purpose for us
Yeah.
is, because it's different for everybody, which is so cool. Like, he has a different plan and a different purpose. So part of this podcast is like exploring that, like exploring, whoa, God has made us all uniquely and individually for a specific reason, and it's all to glorify him, all to
Yeah.
glorify like his kingdom and his love for us. But through each person, he's done that differently.
Yeah.
We have merch shirts.
We do.
Sweatshirts.
Not released yet. But,
Not released yet, TBD. But it has our Bible verse on it. This has been a verse that I have kind of held to since elementary school. I think I've always had that, like, oh my gosh, what does God have for me? What
Yeah.
the heck am I supposed to be doing with my life? And so holding true to this verse, which says, here you go. Do I have it memorized?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. It says, for we are God's masterpiece. He created us anew in Christ Jesus so that he can do the good things he planned for us long ago. And how cool is it that long before the beginning of time, he sent Jesus for me, with me in mind,
Yeah.
because he has a specific purpose for me. And I know that in my brain, right? Like, I talk about this with my high school small group all the time. Like, I know that, like, God has a plan for me, but
Yeah.
believing that and, like, feeling that is really hard, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah. Does anybody?
I don't know, dude. So
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
We're going to figure it out.
we're gonna figure it out. The other thing is, you don't want just our perspectives.
No, you don't. I know that's why you're here. But
Yeah.
we've
Let me
got
tell
some
you.
goodies for you.
Let me tell you, you don't just want our perspectives, because we just told you we don't know what the heck we're doing.
Yeah. We're here to learn. But that's the cool part about this podcast is it's POV with Hailey and Brie, but we also want to get other people's POVs as well. You know, there's been other people that we know in our lives that have lived life a lot longer than us, and they have lots of things to tell, stories, advice, different types of things. And if we feel like that could help us, we feel like that could help other people. And that's just what we're here for.
That's just what we're here for. So we're really excited because we have people lined up in our heads, not on paper, because, you know, we do things last minute here.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to be on the podcast. We're already popular.
Yeah, we've got a long list, a waiting list, actually.
We do have a waiting list.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see who's going to be our first guest.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I've heard rumors it's going to be Selena Gomez. I'm saying, I've got connections. I don't know about you.
If we can get Selena Gomez on the podcast, which, according to Hailey, we are.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like, that's all I need to do with my life.
Yeah.
Like, that's my purpose.
Well, I know you have a connection to Hailey Bieber, so we could just end the beef here right now on the podcast if we both got
You
them
get
on here
Selena,
at the same time.
I'll get Hailey. They'll sit on the pink couches, have it out.
Wow.
Can we talk about whose side you're on?
No.
Okay. Good. We're gonna stay out of drama from episode 1. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna talk. But they ask us like, what are you guys gonna talk about? Anything and everything.
Yeah.
If you guys have ideas for what topics you want us to cover,
Or stuff that you just want to hear specifically.
yeah, then follow our Instagram and message us.
Yeah.
What's our Instagram?
At POV with Hailey and Brie.
W Hailey and Brie.
W.
W.
With is too long,
With is too
apparently.
long.
So, but that's okay. Instagram handles, work on it. I'm
Well,
sick
it's not
of
really
this.
Too long.
Yeah, that's what it said. I mean, what our character, we would have been like 50 characters in,
That's fair. Well,
or it was taken.
oh, there's another POV.
I don't know. I didn't do too much research in it.
Probably it.
But it's okay.
Yeah. So, we already have topics lined up.
Yeah.
What do we want to talk about?
Brie, I'm super excited for these topics. When we were running down, like, spitball and all this stuff, like, there's a couple of things that we specifically wanted to talk about was just, like, relationships and...
That's going to be a
Well, there's more things, like friendships as well,
Yeah.
Faith, testimonies. We wanted to talk about families. We wanted to talk about...
Finances.
Yeah.
Career.
Stuff that nobody tells you about.
I mean, they do, but not
it's just
like...
not talked about.
It's not talked about in a way where it's like, oh, I have this all figured out. Do you? Do you really?
Do ya? Well, we're here to help you.
You're going to figure it out by watching this podcast. That's what you're going to gain. Wisdom, knowledge, goals.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, that's it.
Okay,
So-
cool. Sick. Sorry, I thought we were going to
Laughter.
keep going. Oh,
Joy.
joy,
What are the fruits of the spirit? Love.
love,
Peace.
peace,
Happiness.
Happiness.
I already said joy. Kindness.
kindness.
Hopefully, I don't know if we're that kind, but
I think so.
okay. Goodness. Faithfulness.
Faithfulness.
Gentleness and self-control.
Whoa, that was really good, Brie.
Thank you. Anyways, you're not going to get all those things by watching this podcast.
You might.
They're deep inside you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just kidding. I don't know who you are. Maybe they're not. You should work on that. Okay. We need to land this because we don't want to bleed into the topics that we want to talk about.
That's
because
right.
we want you to come back next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Every Tuesday?
I think so.
Woo!
Is it going to be every Tuesday?
I don't know. It might.
It should be.
And if it's not, mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your business. We'll figure it out, the logistics
We're
of it.
trying to figure it out.
Just keep refreshing your YouTube page or your Spotify or...
Do we know what time it's coming out on Tuesday?
No.
Okay.
Don't you worry, guys.
Don't you worry. It's going to be a surprise. Surprises are always so much better.
Yeah.
Chair guy's laughing at us.
Chair guy. Get out of here, chair guy. No, chair guy, don't leave. I made him upset. Anyway, so, wow. Every Tuesday, you'll be hearing from us and some special guests.
Some special guests. Selena Gomez
It
already
doesn't
said
get
that.
much better than that.
No, it really doesn't.
If I was on the other end of this camera, I think I'd just continue watching this podcast.
Continue. That's a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
So while you're watching this podcast, you wouldn't switch it off.
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. We hope that you're not going to switch it off because we're very entertaining people.
Yeah. At least I think so.
We're not prideful at all,
Nope.
but we are the best podcast out there. Chair guy's trying to talk to us, but
Chair guy.
Chair guy, we have
guy.
no idea what that says. He's like holding up a sign.
Oh man, chair guy.
Chair guy, what?
Well,
Anyways, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I know what we talked about our topics, but I think we should also let the viewers know like who who we are. You know, they want to know a little bit about us. Who are they listening to?
I don't think they want to know. Just
Well, we're gonna give it to them anyway. So sit back, grab a drink, some popcorn, and deal with it.
Hailey, I would like to know your life story.
My life story? Just kidding. My life story. Well.
That's a joke.
Oh. Well, I was about to dive in.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
No, give us the 1 minute
Spiel about Hailey Bird.
spiel about Hailey.
Well, like I said before, I'm 23. I grew up around this area. Not going to tell you where. Just around this area.
Don't be a stalker.
I am currently still enrolled in college, which is wild, but lopes up. I know Tucker's proud of that. But I go to GCU. I'm a marketing and advertising major. Lopes up. It's been crazy. You know, I started off at community college, and I was there for a little bit, and I feel like the counselors there were kind of tricky, but, you know, and then head into this, and here I am.
Here you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're starting a podcast.
Now we're starting a podcast.
Yeah. Wow. A little bit about me, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Brie, tell me.
Thanks. I was waiting for you to ask
Tell me a little bit about you.
Oh, thank you. That's a weird way to grab a mic. Yeah. I came down here. Oh, I guess we have to say we're in Southern California.
Yeah. I mean, I also name dropped my college, so here we
Well,
are.
we're also not in Grand Canyon. Anyways,
No, we are actually filming currently in the Grand Canyon, so yeah. Go ahead, Brie.
okay. I moved down here, wherever we are,
Yeah.
for college at APU.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what that stands for. You can figure it out yourself. I was originally from Northern California, moved down here, went to school, marketing major.
Oh.
Don't do marketing anymore.
Oh.
Work at finance.
Ah.
Where do I work? Mind your business.
Mind your business.
For NASA. Can I name drop? I don't work for NASA. That's a lie.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you and NASA.
I work for a really cool company. But yeah, and I found a community. We both go to the same church. That's like my
We
fam.
do. Yeah.
That's like the fam bam now.
We do. Shout out to our church.
Shout out. Can we name drop our church?
Let's save it for later.
Okay, we're gonna save our church for later. But yeah, found community there, and I actually live in the backyard of the church, just in a tent. It's fantastic. Met Hailey.
Yeah.
Met some other people. Love them.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great, and yeah, so just been trying to figure life out. What's next? I don't know. Thinking about school, thinking about different career moves.
Yeah.
Actually, let's be real. I'm not thinking about any career moves. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. But
you never know.
yeah, my work right now is great. So
Yeah.
thankful for everything that's going on. But yeah, I also didn't say I'm 24.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
that's
the
right.
oldest of four. I have 3 younger brothers.
That's so good.
I don't know if I have any other fun facts. Do I have any other fun facts? What else do they need to know about me?
Oh, well, the people that aren't watching the video, she's a redhead.
Oh, is that a fun fact?
I feel like that's a fun fact.
You know what somebody at work today said to me? No, it didn't say to me. I thought it was so funny. So all these people are coming into work,
Okay.
and there's these pictures outside this meeting area. And he goes, "Oh, is that you on the wall outside?" And I'm like, "I'm pretty sure it's not. Is it just another redhead?" And he's like, "Yeah, probably. All redheads look the same to me." And then I go outside and I look. A,
It was you.
no, it was not me. A, he wasn't a redhead. B, it was a he with long hair.
Wow,
Do
that.
I look like a man?
Shout out to that guy. That guy sucks. The guy at your job. Not the guy that with the picture with the long hair.
I don't know who that guy with the long hair is, but homeboy thought I was a man. He apologized. He's like, "I don't think you were a man. I just saw it very quickly."
Wow.
So, yeah, shout out to that guy.
Well, I don't know a lot of redheads, so I couldn't really say
Yeah.
if you look like the rest of them. But, wow. What a time.
What a time. So that's a little bit. That's a very, very small amount about Hailey and us.
Yeah.
Actually very, very little. Still can't read your words, chair guy. Chair guy's trying to.
I got it,
Yeah,
chair
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I got it,
I
chair.
got it, chair
Chair guy,
guy.
I thought you left. Pack your bags and get out.
I love that we
Ay, ay,
refer to
chair
him
guy.
as chair guy.
Chair
You guys
guy.
are never gonna figure out who chair guy is, but if you have guesses, leave it in the
Let us know.
comments. I don't think you can comment on a podcast, but I think you can comment on YouTube. So
Okay.
actually, I know you can comment on YouTube, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the podcast.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you guys are watching this on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, shout out to you. You should also check out the video footage because
Yeah. That's
this studio.
you got to see this. You got to see it to believe it.
You got to see the pink couches.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna learn a lot more about us and our lives.
Over the next couple of episodes, you
Yeah.
know, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fantastic. You're gonna learn a lot.
Oh, man.
We're gonna learn a lot. Really, really, what we're trying to get out of this is a lot of advice and knowledge and just fun.
We're excited for it, guys.
Yeah,
Brie, do you know what time it is?
I know what time it is here.
Oh man, this is good, guys. This is good. I think it's time for our POV
Of the week.
of the week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys!
And not only
the
do you get
first
one-
POV of the week.
You get 2 POVs every single week.
Wow, this is free knowledge, information, tips just for you. So get a notepad, get a pencil, write it down. 'Cause
Write
you
this
ain't gonna
down.
wanna
You ain't gonna miss. You ain't gonna want to miss that.
forget it. Forget it, miss it.
You're
There's
not
so
gonna
much.
forget it.
Yeah.
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 Got it.
Okay.
Bree's POV numero uno.
Yeah. Numero uno.
Numero uno. You best be watching this podcast. If you're not watching this podcast, what do you do?
Yeah.
If you aren't sharing this podcast, what are you doing? Help us out, man. We're trying to spread love and wisdom and knowledge to the world. There's a train. I don't know if anyone can hear the train, but
Oh my gosh, chair guy. He's. I told him to get out. I didn't realize he was leaving in his train.
oh,
Chair
bye,
guy.
chair guy. Oh,
Bye,
he left
chair
alone.
guy.
He can't hear us.
Oh.
That's Bree's POV numero uno.
All right. Well, my POV. I've got a confession, Brie.
Okay.
All right. I'm really sorry about this one, but
Okay.
guys, I'm gonna be real honest. I've
making me
I've
nervous.
only actually listened to like 2 podcasts in my whole life,
I think I've only listened.
which is, I think it's pretty good, because I'm on my own podcast.
You're on your
now.
own podcast. You don't need podcasts.
Yeah. No. So
Don't say that.
Yeah.
People, you need podcasts.
no. Yeah. And one of the podcasts I specifically think that these people need is probably POV with Hailey and Brie. I don't know if you've ever heard it before.
I haven't.
Oh no.
What's it about?
It's
Watch
just
the episode.
it's these 2 gals who don't have their crap together and are just trying to, figure it out through everybody else's perspective, and not only theirs, but, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I think it's up for an Emmy Award, actually.
Yeah. And can
Chair guy, I thought you left, chair guy. Gosh darn. Anyway.
Dang it.
Oh, man. All right.
Well, those are your POVs of the week.
those are your POVs of the week.
Tune in next week for new POVs of the week
And new episodes.
and new episodes where next week we're going to talk about